And we're starting again. Yay!
Yay! We're so back.
We're so back. You can see like the game and everything, right?
Yeah, everything looks
so
good.
Back. Time spent 2 minutes. Solve 0.
Oh my god, 2 of them.
Detective star Lucy Baker.
The second brothers.
The second brothers.
Who's that?
Start. Who's that? The guy is gonna die. Oh.
Hi. I have okay.
I think you're voicing this guy.
Are you?
I thought I was with Lucy.
That's not Lucy.
I know.
Detective Constable Baker, are you paying attention?
Sorry, Deputy Commissioner. I was miles away. I need to lock it up. I'm slowly going to turn into a member of the Beatles if I try to talk me out.
Oh my god.
Oh, miles away. It's such a nice day out there. I could help gaze out the window. Oh shit. Oh, the sunshine must be a good omen on my first day, don't you think?
It makes no difference to anything. Why suddenly become something? Maybe if you'd seen a lucky red bat. Guys, this is the real test of red bat.
I think whatever that was.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's closed down tomorrow, quite frankly.
There's no text log, is there?
No, there's not.
Well, that's gone forever.
Yep.
Alright. But where all the other cases are that no one else can solve get sent, isn't it? Where the real stinkers get crackled.
If we need it at any point, there is a full fan transcription of the entire script of this game, well, so I can look up any line.
Perfect.
But... Oh, right so, Detective Constable Baker. Don't let Deputy Commissioner Chan put you off.
For some reason I read that as Commissioner Chan. I was like, wait, hold on.
Commissioner Chan! You're looking so kawaii today!
Oh, I love that nigga sugar girls.
I'm sure you'll do very well there.
Thank you, Commissioner.
You'll have to work very hard to prove yourself, Baker, considering your performance up to now.
Now I know I did particularly badly on my exams, but that's just because I had a bad ball the night before. Baltimore.
I have no idea what that means. Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah, bad ball.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
I had a bad Baltimore the night before. As far as I'm concerned, all Baltimore's bad Baltimores. DC. Baltimore,
bad
DC. We're getting
it's a curry. She had a tummy ache. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, DC Baker. I put you with a very special inspector. He won't let you put a foot wrong. $5 foot wrong. and there's not an officer in the force who can match his powers of deduction.
Really? I'll be working with someone that good, eh?
Oh yes, he's exceptional. In fact, I doubt there's a mystery he couldn't solve if he put his mind to it.
I doubt there's a mystery he couldn't room if he put his room to it. That's great. I'll get drunk and then introduce myself straight away.
Are you sure about this, Commissioner? He's so unstable. You could be putting her in danger. We just have to have faith. I know.
Yeah.
For all his faults, I still believe in Alfendi Layton. Holy shit. Hi, Teeny.
This is Teeny here to watch our voice.
This is Teeny here to listen. Yeah.
Listen. Yeah, I suppose.
Teeny car ride.
I'm sitting my ass down and listening.
Hi.
I'm getting gas first, so I can talk a little bit. But once I'm on the streets, I can't. I shouldn't. I
Yes.
shan't.
I shan't.
Drive safe.
The hand sandwich. I can't wait.
It's hand sandwiching time.
Hand sandwiching time. Oh, it's so cluttered.
I will.
Hey, I'm dead sorry I'm late. I'm the new... oh, where's everyone? Well, seeing as I've got the place to myself, I might as well have a practice. The true culprit of this crime is you!
Who did the Eternal Diva opening? Okay, here's where I decide whether Alfendi is British or American.
You could always try a mix of both.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. An unlikely deduction, I must say.
You've gone with American.
Yep. This is for new World of Steam. Fingers crossed.
Oh, no, I'm...
American Alfendi is really good. I like that.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Baker. Lucy Baker. I've just been assigned to this office.
He's wearing red, white, and blue. Yes, I do seem to recall reading some memo about a new assistant the other day.
He turns around the back of his lab coat. There's a fucking bald eagle.
Respect our troops.
Does Mystery Brothers not take place in London?
No, it does. It does. Scotland Yard. We're in Britain. We're in London. Yeah.
Say American pride. That's insane. Okay.
There are Americans living in Britain.
Yeah, but I'm actually would respect our troops. Bro, it's not our troops. Oh, okay.
I suppose not.
It's really hard for you to stay silent.
When we're just fucking around like this, you can totally talk about it.
Yeah.
Don't get a car crash.
I don't know if you can hear car noises. Can you hear car noises?
I can't hear any car noises.
I don't want it to... Oh, you can't. Okay, if you do, let me know and I'll shut my ass up.
Okay.
I also read this line, Dylan. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did.
That's me. Pleased to meet you. I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, yes, sorry. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Alfendi Layton, Inspector Layton around here. But please, don't feel obliged to stick to formalities when you address me.
Oh, well then, seeing as you'll be showing me the ropes and whatnot, how about I call you Prof?
I'm not entirely sure that's appropriate. Certainly my father, who was an actual university professor, would not approve. Smile,
What do you define
wink.
actual university professor?
Smile, wink, smile. He had tenure.
He had tenure. It's true. Well, you did say that there's no need to stick to formalities, didn't you? What it is then?
Just bear in mind that I haven't yet decided if this will be a permanent position for you or not.
Oh.
A rather interesting new case has just cropped up as it happens. A perfect opportunity to prove yourself.
That's how I got started working with the Prof. The first case were at a hotel in a popular seaside town. Her Cockney accent always fucks me up. A young lass became on the balcony in front of her room. There were 3 suspects. Thought a lot of them were dead sus, to be honest. The Prof somehow seemed to know who'd done it from the start. The key to solving the whole thing were in that sandwich. That hand sandwich. The hand sandwich.
Hand sandwich!
Hand sandwich!
Best name ever.
Let me talk you through the case. It happened just a few days ago, at a hotel in a very busy holiday resort.
That's a swanky looking place.
Yes, it's a 5-star hotel with a wonderful sea view. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it was also the scene of a murder.
Oh, a murder, eh?
Yes. The victim was a woman by the name of Sandy Aldrich.
I love Ace Attorney.
I love Ace Attorney. This game is so much Ace Attorney. It's yeah. Though she stayed at the hotel alone on several prior occasions, this time she was with her lover. On the afternoon in question, Miss Aldrich contacted room service and ordered a sandwich.
Oh, the sandwich is fucked up.
Oh yeah, you have no idea.
Egg, lettuce.
There's 2 fish in there too, but don't worry.
Hand.
Yeah. It was the bellboy, a Mr. Zach Carrier. Zach Carrier. Who brought the order to the room. He's the first suspect. At Miss Aldwich's request, he took it out to her on the terrace. After Carrier left the room, a man claiming to be Miss Aldwich's lover turned up.
Claiming to be?
Yes. This is where it gets a little complicated. You see, the man who turned up at the hotel that day stubbornly refuses to identify himself.
Well, sounds pretty guilty if you ask me.
He let himself in using a keycard that she sent him.
So, you never saw or spoke to the victim in the room, then?
If you believe his statement, yes, that is what he's saying.
I don't know. Learning his identity? That's dead fishy.
Speaking of fish... Yes, anyway, let me tell you the rest. The supposed lover of Aldwich's put the "Please make up my room" sign on the door handle as he left. That brings us to the next suspect, a hotel cleaner who saw the sign and went in to clean the room. Her name is Vera Wipovsky. She started to clean the room as normal. At some point, she drew the closed curtains back and noticed that Aldrich was outside on the terrace. Seeing her slumped over the table, it seems Wipovsky thought that Aldrich had just fallen asleep. But sadly, that wasn't the case. She'd been strangled to death. She lay there with one hand inside the sandwich she'd ordered. Oh my god, my alarm's going off.
A fun sandwich!
Yes!
Roll credits!
Roll credits! Aldwich's hand was sandwiched between 2 slices of bread along with the other fillings.
Whatever could that mean?
If you manage to work that out, you'll pass my test.
She was so hungry. Oh, well, I'll do my best.
Good. Right. Well, let's see what we have on the suspect so far.
Okay, I'm all ears.
As I've said, we're looking at 3 possible suspects. Firstly, the mystery man who claims to have been the victim's lover. He does admit to having been in the room at around the time of the murder. However, he claims he never saw or spoke to her.
So, do you think she was somewhere else then?
Either that, or she was on the terrace and he simply didn't notice. It seems the curtains were closed when he came into the room. I've already confirmed that it's impossible to see anything on the terrace with the curtain shut.
Still, you'd think you'd figure it out. I mean, you'd know, wouldn't you, if you were lovers? They won't tell us his name. Come on, do we have to really look any further? We're him.
Let's just move on to the next suspect, shall we? Before making any rash judgments. So, the bellboy, Zach Carrier. He's the one who brought the sandwich the victim had ordered to her room.
This guy just, looks ridiculously evil.
I really like how you pronounce his last name differently each time you said it.
Yeah, I think I'm settling in on this one.
Yeah.
And this guy, I've read, remember how you said it, carrier
Your
fellow.
turn.
He saw Aldrich when she were alive, didn't he?
If you believe his statement, then yes, he's the last person to have seen the victim alive.
Well, it's worth double checking then, huh?
Finally, the last suspect is the cleaner, Vera Lipovsky. She saw the service request sign on the door and entered the room to clean it, then discovered the body.
This description here, however, she worries that her husband may have an affair while working away. Okay, Vera. When we discovered the body, eh? Fishy. Speaking of fish.
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 And that's everyone who's under suspicion. The most intriguing thing about the case, of course, is why Aldwich's hand ended up in her sandwich.
Boy, that son is a right brain teaser, no mistake.
Obviously, it couldn't have just happened by chance. It clearly has some meaning.
Okay, I'll follow you. I'll be sure to have a good look into the sandwich.
So, now you have all the information. Who do you think the culprit is?
Just off the top of my head, you mean? Hadn't I better, take a look at the crime scene and all that stuff first?
The crime scene's available for your inspection just over there.
Over there? How do you mean?
Have a look.
Take a look, y'all.
Take a look, y'all.
Boy, heck, Profess.
Profess.
Profess. What's this?
This is the reconstruction device. It faithfully reproduces any crime scene right down to the minutia. I don't like going outside.
I love the reconstruction device. I kind of think it would be really funny if it was just Offendy playing with miniatures. What's this crime scene over here? Oh, that's my D&D table.
This is my dilemma that I make for every new case that I work on. It completely eliminates any need to leave the office and travel to the real scene of the crime.
So real for that.
Spoken like a true American.
I love working from home, even though I'm at the office. Whatever.
Oh, I had no idea modern policing was so advanced.
Well, actually, you won't find a machine like this anywhere else. It's one of a kind. So, shall we get down to the actual investigative business now? I'm expecting a visitor soon, so I'll limit you to 5 minutes, I think.
Okay, you only have 5 minutes for this one.
4 minutes till death.
Just 5 minutes?
Don't worry, Lucy. I'm well aware it's hard for you to determine the culprit based on your current knowledge of the case. Why don't you tell me what your gut instinct is, first of all? Who do you feel like the criminal is? Listening to your hunches is a vital part of the process. After that, we'll start making some deductions.
Understood, Prof.
Ooh. I'm realizing since you're playing on emulator, it might be difficult to use the two fingers to slide the camera around. It's not strictly necessary, it's gonna make things difficult in some of the later cases.
Okay. So, right, show me this. Hot plant. Tie. Strangled. Well.
Oh my god, that license plate says Joe. No, it doesn't.
Holy shit.
Never
Oh.
mind. It's a key.
False
Fish.
alarm.
Oh, I would love some fried fish.
This table's so awesome. This is my first count of this table so awesome. Hold on, I'm gonna keep a tally.
It would be good to keep a tally. There's a lot of that going on here.
Yeah.
Miniature appreciator. Supreme.
Let me pop the stream out.
Wait, is one of the pieces of fish raw and one of the pieces of fish fried? That's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fucked. Oh. Bosco Phillips. Well.
I'm not fucking with the
That's the
hand.
Layton channel.
Oh, is this like the rotate thing that you need 2 fingers for?
No, you rotate with 1 finger. You can move the camera around with 2 fingers.
Oh, I see. There's gotta be a way to do it on here. I'm just gonna figure it out. But not now. Can I like, how do I ask about the evidence?
Well, what do you mean? You can see all the stuff that you've collected for the case here. Oh, you can check through the files you've accumulated on the case so far here.
Thanks, God, and thanks, Offending.
If you ever get stuck, my advice is to come here and go back over all the information you've gathered.
We can also have fun dialogue with each other, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
If you go to evidence and you click on hint, there's fun dialogue.
If there's ever one, I'm always go with the ones that my instincts say. If there's ever ones that you like, think are awesome, I want.
Yeah.
Feel free to say. Because you know all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, get with this bit of fried fish is doing on the table. You?
Clearly, it was removed from the sandwich for some reason.
Yeah, you had to make room for the hand.
Gotta make room for the hand.
Alright, but why?
It's just hand sandwich. My favorite.
It's taken the smell of the pickles. It smells like pickles.
I hate those things.
That probably means the piece of fish was next to the pickles, either above them or below them.
You're not seriously debating the order stuff was stacked up inside, eh? Doesn't matter.
Yes, I think it might.
Topical fruit juice. You know the fingerprints of the glass it carries. Look.
Which would suggest nobody touched the glass after he brought it to the victim.
You were doing it before you touched. I'm moving on.
That points to the fact that she was killed immediately after the bellboy brought the room service order.
Let's go, fellas.
This piece of evidence deserves some attention.
Oh, did they overcharge her?
No, I'm talking about the signature on the bill. You should look at the sandwich. You should ask for a hint on the sandwich, I think.
Nice fillet of white fish and smoked salmon sarnie. I'd die for one of them right now. I'm famished.
Damn it.
Oh, me too.
Really? I think I'd rather have the two separately.
Oh, go on, Puff. Live a little. You can be daring every once in a while, can't you?
No, I can't. The fish fillet doesn't appear to actually be in the sandwich with the other ingredients in any case. Oh, it isn't this one? I do have to get the script up.
Oh no, perhaps Aldrich didn't like white fish.
You'd have expected her to simply leave it on the plate if that were the case. No, I think the fact that the fried fish fillet was discarded like this could be very significant.
God, I forgot that the logic in this case is really funny.
Yeah.
What's the toy doing in a pot plant?
A long, thin, cord-like item. A perfect tool for strangulation.
What are you into? Yeah, this could be that important then, eh?
Yes, I believe so. Although it's strange that it's been discarded in such an obvious place. Almost as if whoever put it here was hoping for it to be found. Hold on. The problem with the script document is that it's so long it takes a really long time to load up on Google Docs. This page is slowing down Firefox. Okay, whatever. Not my problem.
Embrace the suck. Bumper sticker I just saw.
Embrace the suck? Is that what you said?
Yep. Embrace the suck.
Did you find what you're looking for?
No, you should keep poking through. You shouldn't wait for me.
Okay. People! He's claiming to be the victim's lover, but he won't tell us what his name is. There's no more sense than that.
The question is why he feels the need to withhold his identity.
Obviously because he's done something that he shouldn't have.
Dead sus in it.
Hey, who would have thought such a looker would have so much trouble with the menfolk, eh?
I say it's because of her looks that she had all the trouble, Lucy, wouldn't you?
Lucy.
Woman.
She looks like a proper... looks like a proper jolly old farmer's wife, doesn't she?
She has a certain all-encompassing quality, yes.
Oh, but her husband works away from home? Oh, poor lass. Can't imagine how one person can look over after 10 kids. Can you? No, she could never have done it. She wouldn't have had the time.
Some might say that people who have very difficult lives are driven to crime, Lucy. Investigators like ourselves rely on logic. We cannot let ourselves be swayed by emotion. Miles Edgeworth.
Sorry, Prof.
Okay, the thing that I'm looking for is the hints on individual ingredients, but I don't think they've shown up as evidence yet, so...
I see. I thought he looked quite dashing as it happens, but it turns out he's a stuck-up little so-and-so, eh?
Certainly he seems somewhat haughty.
What did you just call him?
Somewhat what?
Who said that?
He's clearly into fashion in a big way. And how he looks
Space like that.
How he looks like. I mean, a neckerchief's a bit of a bold statement, eh? Never seen one tied like that before.
No, you're quite right. It's a very unusual way of wearing one. Is that what's considered cool nowadays?
I wouldn't like to say it, Prof.
He's so funny. Why are you an out-of-touch, middle-aged man at the age of 29?
Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good. Name the culprit.
So, let me hear who you think is the most suspicious.
What's sus, you mean? It's our fucking bellboy here.
I see. And what's your reasoning?
Well, you were the last person to see Aldwych alive. If it were him, it would make the statements of the other two add up nicely.
Yes, that's true. Of course, you could say exactly the same about the other two suspects. Those facts alone aren't enough to prove anything.
No, I suppose not. You have a better idea then, Prof? Do you think you know who did it?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Damn, did I fuck up the first one?
According to my deductions, I'm 97.6% sure of the killer's identity.
No, you only worked at one decimal place. I'm shocked.
The fact is, this is an unusually simple case. I've been able to ascertain almost exactly what happened on the day of the incident. Nevertheless, there's a 2.4% window of uncertainty which cannot be ignored.
Oh, because of the helpful fellow that won't tell us his name, is it?
Naturally, that's one of the areas of uncertainty, yes.
So, it was the nameless wonder after all, eh? There've been alarms ringing in my bell ever since you heard it was claiming to be the lass's boyfriend. Ah, yes! This was a crime of passion! He leaves.
I'm just switching sides.
Oh, he's here now!
Yeah.
What? What was that idea about a crime of passion? His hands are so tiny! Ah! It's him! The killer! Yikes. Killer? You better not be calling me a killer, lady. I'm so confused about what's happening right now.
Don't worry, just...
Splendid.
Sorry, Lucy, I neglected to tell you. I was interviewing this man earlier.
Oh, right. What's the problem with me, huh? What have I done wrong? Well, Mr. Oh, that's right. We don't know your name. Who are you? I didn't know where the text box was at. It's like the little spikes there. I was like, who's who? With all the information, that's what you've done wrong. You've done somewhat you want to hide. You haven't got the brains to see why I'm doing this, and I feel sorry for you.
Now let's all try to remain calm, shall we? This is all conjecture. No one's making any accusations.
Hey, what about the miracle mask in the room, guy?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Perhaps if you could explain why you feel the need to withhold your identity.
Okay, sure. I refuse to tell you who I am, but I swear I've done absolutely nothing to break the law. I have my name printed in connection with this kind of thing. I've got my business to think about.
Mr. Business. I see. So you run a business. Mr. Top?
Mr. Top? I might do.
And you're worried about possible bad publicity if you reveal your identity. Is that right?
Oh, you got it in one, officer. Look, I told you everything I know about what happened that day. Where I was, who I saw. When my lawyer turns up, I'm not obliged to tell you anything more.
I see. That's fine. We do understand. You're free to go then.
Yeah, let's go on what's other here.
Yes. We have another appointment now anyway.
Ugh, what was that smell? It's the aftershave again. I don't know why you're making such a fuss about me. Haven't you got the guy who did it already?
Actually, we have yet to make a firm decision on that.
Not touch my hand.
Sorry.
Well, I'm good to go, right? Just go too far. Not until we've got this mess sorted.
around.
I'll try to run if that's what you mean. So many lawyers on hand, I'll answer your questions. Oh, he's so full of himself. I'm gonna find someone on you. You marked my words.
Well, first we have another interview to conduct with someone else. I believe he's already waiting outside. Mr. Zach Carrier, isn't it? Should I? Or
I'm trying to think if I want to do a French accent or not. Oui.
I can do a French accent.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. Oui, that is my name. May I ask what all of this is in aid of? As the last person to have seen the victim alive, we were hoping you'd be able to assist us with our enquiries. Enquiries? Yes. We're investigating the young woman's death, and we'd like you to fill in a few gaps for us. Oui, bon. If this is all you are asking, I am happy to try to help you. As it happens, I'm a great fan of crime fiction. I have many things to say about this case, Inspector.
Well, we look forward to hearing your opinions, Mr. Carrier.
Par exemple, something there, the cleaner told me. It is very strange. It is about the sandwich.
The hand sandwich? Oh, aye, the hand sandwich, eh? There was a piece of fried fish just next to it that caught my eye. Very saucy, if you ask me.
Very sus. You have noticed! Bravo, mademoiselle! You are detective par excellence. Sorry to disturb your Agatha Christie convention.
She's canon in the universe!
But I'd like to start by investigating the corpse.
Do you think Agatha Christie has written the Professor Layton novel? In the
Yes!
universe?
Oh, there is, in Eternal Diva, there's the writer who's like a mock Agatha Christie, right?
True.
Like, they put her in the movie.
But her name's not Agatha Christie.
Oh. Well.
Her name's
Well.
Annie. Her name's Annie, which starts with an A, and then I think her last name is Drudge, which D comes after C in the alphabet. So
Yeah,
it's
that's super true. It's
Wario Agatha Christie.
basically, yeah.
No! What are you talking about?
If we can establish how Miss Aldwych died, we may learn something about the sandwich mystery in the process. Of course! This is elementary detective work, n'est-ce pas, Inspector?
Dylan, I'm sorry, I misheard you. It is Wario Agatha Christie. I thought you said Wario is Agatha Christie, and I was like, okay, no. Sorry about that.
Oh, I would never
Sorry,
say Agatha Christie.
I understand now. Okay, now you can continue.
I was like, damn, that was a really
God.
bold reaction from Petey. Did I say something wrong?
How dare you, Dylan?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Grand idea, Prof.
So, Lucy, let's get this investigation underway, hmm?
Right you are. Sandwich investigation.
It's actually corpse investigation.
Mm.
You like jazz?
What's all this then?
These are the issues we need to resolve in order to discover the truth behind the case. Pick whichever one you think you'd like to tackle, and we'll start investigating it.
What you are, Prof? You pronounce it Prof. Is it Prof or Prof?
I think either is fine.
Yeah. Oops.
First, examine the body, and we'll see if we can establish cause of death.
We'll get on it right away. Yes. This is Miss Aldrich's body.
It looks like posterior strangulation. You're familiar with the terminology, are you, Lucy? You know what posterior strangulation is?
No clue, Prof.
Thumping from behind. Brandon, you can read the first one.
Answer the question, Lucy. Answer quickly! Answer quickly! 5 seconds!
4.
Posterior
4
strangulation
and a
is
half.
when someone wrung her neck from behind.
Precisely. That was an easy one. Sadly, not all of the problems we tackle here have such simple answers.
No, I'm sure.
If you're ever up against a brick wall, you might appreciate a hint or two about the evidence. Hint coin. Just tap the hint icon next to the evidence in question under fact-finding in the menu.
The fact that, like, Authentic just gives out hints for free, this just goes to show that Professor Layton's a greedy capitalist.
True!
Oh, thanks for that, Prof. I'll bear it in mind. Menu, fact-finding, and tap the hint icon. Got it.
What about the murder weapon, eh? Have you already located it?
Ah!
Oh, sorry, Mr. Carey.
Close to just like father bleeding.
Yes, according to the report, they did find the murder weapon at the scene. Let's see if we can uncover it too, shall we, Lucy? The murder weapon. Ah, yes, the poison.
No
The
problem.
poison. Oh, for the Cusco.
Poison Cusco. I can't do this voice. Whatever.
Right. The poison.
Carrier seems quite happy to help us with our investigations.
He might have an ulterior motive. Just be careful he doesn't trick you. The deceptive French. An examination of the body shows that Miss Aldwych was strangled with a long, thin, strap-like item. The murder weapon should be on the scene somewhere, so that's what you're looking for.
I'll find it, Prof. Don't you worry.
I wonder what the murder weapon could be.
I wonder. This is the weapon. I found a tie here. Look.
Yes, which would be consistent with the marks left on Miss Aldwich's neck.
This is it then, eh? We found the murder weapon.
That cravat!
Oh, you know something about this tie, Miss Carrier?
Oui, it is the cravat of the lover of Mademoiselle Aldwych. I believe his name is Monsieur Phelps. Oui, Roscoe Phelps.
Michael Phelps. Boy, heck, you know his name.
Oui, I was something of a confidant to Mademoiselle Aldwych at times. She told me his violence had become too much for her again on this vacation. The hotel was her refuge.
Give over. Whatever that means.
I apologize for not saying this before, but I am not comfortable to speak on the private matters of the clientele. Now I wish I had not been so highly principled, and perhaps a life could have been saved.
Let's call close back in there, Prof. With this new info. He has such, like, being accused of murders, right?
I don't know what you are talking about! Perhaps. Let me just mull it over for a while. First, we should tackle this case's biggest mystery. Sandwich.
Oh, the hot sandwich!
Sandwich. Yes. The victim's body was found with her hand thrust among the ingredients of the sandwich she ordered.
Dead fishy, that.
Oui, this is of vital importance!
He gets more and more. The more we go on.
Let's examine the sandwich first and foremost. Then, we'll try to establish what the hand being inside is telling us.
Oh my god, the street sign I just passed by was Phelps West.
West?
Phelps West.
Phelps.
Oh, Phelps.
This is a Sonya in question.
With a mademoiselle's hand inside!
And
An
what?
intriguing scene indeed. Perhaps it is some kind of dying... Oh my god! Perhaps it is some kind of dying message, no? As I've said in my statement, Mademoiselle Aldrich shared my passion for crime fiction. The idea of a murder victim leaving a dying message would not have been strange to her.
Oh, give me some sort of clue to the killer's identity. How exciting!
A message. That's an interesting idea. I'll just adjust so you can I'll adjust things so you can examine the sandwich in more detail. Excuse me a moment. There. Now you'll be able to have a more thorough look at it. So, are you ready to examine the sandwich again?
Let's get stuck in. There's eating the digital sandwich parts. Detailed sandwich. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's such a heinous combination of foods on a sandwich.
Yeah.
So fucking sorry.
Pineapple and egg. Oh.
An egg. Yeah.
My
Pineapple and
sandwich.
Pineapple and smoked salmon sounds fantastic. Pineapple and anything else on here is
Egg. Yeah.
I would never eat a pineapple with someone's hand. Someone's hand with salmon, though. I mean.
So, you've had a look over it now.
Boy, now I have.
But what is the reason for a hand to be in the sandwich?
Please lower your voice. This is a one-room office. You are so loud.
What? I can't hear you. I wonder if it's not why her hand is in there.
That's
but
absolutely.
Where her hand is
That's
in there.
absolutely Lucy.
Shut up.
Okay, it's fine, Mama. It's fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Très intéressant. Apart from a hand, it is a sandwich of pickles, egg.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes, but let's take another tack.
It takes a
Can you think of what?
Eats it.
Can you think of what Miss Aldrich might have been trying to convey in this dying message of hers? Wait. Oh, you can't do hints right now. You can't do hints during questioning. But whenever you get the chance, you should go do hints on the food ingredients.
Yeah. Oh, this one I'm actually. It's gonna be the hairstyle. Let's see what. Car's jaw. Just took out the fried fish. Name would be. Between the pickles and the egg, that's for the fried fish. Name?
And why do you think that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you, bro. The order. Wait. Pickles. And egg. Lettuce. Salmon. Holy shit.
I thought it was just that's the way they make sandwiches over there. Like they.
It's the best game ever.
Isn't this game good? Yeah.
She's spelling the killer's name with the filling of her sarnie.
Of course! The first letter of each of the ingredients! Magnifique!
I'm so glad I got that before they spelled it out for me.
Yeah. First we have pickles, then her hand, egg, lettuce, pineapple, and finally smoked salmon.
Phelps.
So we do. Whose name does that spell out then?
These guys have like these fucking insane breakdowns for no reason. They're trying to tell us it was her boyfriend, Bosco Phelps, no question. That doesn't take half a long time. Playing the files. Doesn't have to take a long time playing the files like that.
Yes, I know. But you'll find a lot of extremely relevant information in the updated files. Don't overlook it.
Extremely funny dialogue in the updated files.
And a lot of extremely funny dialogue.
Oh, yeah, both.
It seems we have identified the killer. Bosco Phelps is guilty of murder.
You're gonna come back later and be like evil or something. Like, why do you have sprites like these? Why do you have sprites like these?
French. This man is a killer. You must arrest this most violent criminal at once.
Don't you worry.
Well, it seems we've reached a conclusion then. Thank you very much for your assistance, Mr. Carrier. It was my pleasure. I always like to see that justice is done. Apollo.
Very much. Very
She's
much.
British.
Wow.
Do not hesitate to contact me if there's anything else I can do. I assure you, we'll be in touch.
Alfendi is 29 years old, is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, Alfendi's 29.
That's insane.
So, we know who the culprit is now, correct?
All sorted.
Okay. Well, let's just make sure we're on the same wavelength before we move on, shall we? Who do you think killed Aldwych, Lucy?
Bosco Phelps. Edward Phelps, of course.
Surely you don't actually believe what Carrier said, do you?
What? No.
You couldn't be further from the truth.
Fuck, they got me!
Me too.
You've fallen straight into the trap set for us by the true
They put
culprit.
the hand like that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They played you like a fiddle.
They played me like
You're just getting super into character. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I have.
Yes. Take some time, have another think about it, and then give me your answer again. Who killed Aldwych? The patient and understanding prof?
You fucker. I was like, yeah, it feels right. It was Carrier, weren't it?
Yes, it was. No one else could have done it.
Damn.
You only have to look at the heavily contrived dying message to see it.
Yeah, it were a bit too good to be true, eh?
You did realize that, didn't you?
They just throw me this crazy.
I know you didn't. You just said that you didn't.
There's
dialogue options.
like that's a fucking like Ace Attorney ass thing. That like, oh yeah, here's this Ace Attorney ass thing that we realized. That's our evidence. That's we did it. That they look at you like you're stupid. And I'm like, fuck yeah,
they get so much meaner about telling you that you're stupid later.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, of course I realized. I'm a detective par excellence, I'll have you know.
Okay, then. Let's examine this elaborate dying message a bit more, The so-called dying message that names Phelps as the culprit. It's clearly a fake, concocted by someone who did not know the man very well at all.
Someone like Carrier, you mean?
Yes. There's even evidence on the scene that supports that theory.
I suppose you're expecting me to find it, are you?
An excellent deduction, Lucy. Get to work, then. Okay, go look at the hints. Go look at the hints. Go look at the hints. I think you gotta do it from the case file.
So backwards order. We're doing every ingredient of the sandwich.
Okay.
Hey, instead of the expensive stuff, eh?
And with the fried fish in there next to the salmon, it would have been a very voluminous sandwich indeed.
Honestly, I'm starting to come around on the raw salmon and fried fish. Maybe the last of the fierce hunger on it, then.
Yet she didn't take a single bite of the sandwich.
I mean, she were killed straight... I thought she was straight up for a second. she killed straight up. Straight after she had the sandwich sent up to her.
Yes, quite possibly. But we can't prove that, sadly.
Best have a look at some of the other evidence then, eh? Pineapple. I love pineapple.
I'm not so sure about the idea of putting pineapple in sandwiches.
Oh, I think it's a grand idea. I'm quite partial to sweet and sour pork as well.
Ugh, no. No, that makes no sense at all.
Well, pardon me for living.
God, I love them.
They're great. Leaves are starting to brown at the edges, look.
Yes, it was sliced with a knife. The lettuce reacts with the metal of the blade, you see. It stays fresher for longer if you rip it up by hand.
Well, I never. You enjoy cooking, don't you? Do you, Prof?
Me? No. Home cooking is far too inefficient.
Inefficient?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Individuals catering for themselves is a waste of time and energy. Pizza delivery is the answer.
Right. You're so darling. But hard boiled within an inch of its life, eh? This egg?
Is there something about that that's relevant?
No, not really. I just prefer a soft boiled egg myself.
I see. Well, shall we get back to work?
His, disappointed sprite is so funny.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
What on earth is her hand doing something to this sandwich like that?
Not stuff. See how the pickles have been carefully placed back on top. That shows how deliberate this was. Her hand wasn't just thrust in there carelessly.
I don't think that I believe that for even a second. I was like, yeah, while being strangled, she carefully put her hand back in the sandwich with the pickles on it. It's so... I forgot to read where her line was also. Oops.
That's okay. Maybe whoever did it wanted the hand between the pickles and the eggs for some reason. Oh.
Bye, Teeny.
I gotta go now, but I'm sad I have to miss the ending. It's okay. Have
It'll
so
be
much
recorded.
fun.
Yeah, there will be a bonus later.
True. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Pickles. I'm not a big fan of pickles myself. Can't get past the smell.
Yes, it can be quite overwhelming, can't it? I think it's something one just has to get used to.
No, I can't be that pragmatic. I'm afraid, Prof. Wait, that's not how that was line went.
I don't know, that's scary!
Oh, I can't be that big bag, I'm afraid, Prof. If you take them out, everything still stinks with them. Death to pickles, I say.
Oh, then I'll see you in court. I like them.
I love that line so much.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
already knew before watching this, but...
Yeah. That's because I would never shut up about Death to Pickles. Death to Pickles.
Okay. We're already here, so nothing else I'm gonna find. Hand. Receipt. This is it! Ah, the receipt's a dead giveaway. Sure, this shows a dying message can have been left by Aldrich.
That's right. I'm glad you spotted it. Just so we're clear, what is it about the recipe that exposes the dying message as a fake?
I really like this, questioning mechanic.
Right? Yeah.
You don't see it in, history novels a lot, because usually it's, evidence. It's this is why everything's cool.
Yeah, I've talked about this, a bit, and thinking about, how this game handles investigations versus Ace Attorney, which is the closest, comparison that I can think of, and I much prefer the sort of, step-by-step logic reasoning. Like investigations, the Miles Edgeworth, logic games get sort of close to this.
This is very...
I don't know.
Oh
I think this does it...
This was your... Oh, gee. This game rocks. It's so fun. I haven't played a mystery game in so long. I'm fully remembering why I love these so much.
Mm-hmm.
The receipt's been signed by Aldrich. Issued for forges for our fellow's name and written Bosco Phelps. But going for the signing message, spelling's Phelps. So we got the spelling wrong. Spelled with an F and not a F.
Precisely. And since the receipt was signed by Aldrich, the man's lover, we can be confident that's the correct spelling.
Proves that the dying messages in Sandwich weren't Aldrich's work at all.
That's right. In the interest of being thorough, though, could you verify the correct spelling with the man himself? I'm sure if you explain why it's so important, he'll cooperate with you.
Ah, leave it with me, Prof. All done? Sure! I guess!
No fucking around.
He was really adamant about not giving us an identity before, but, we were right. His name is Bosco Phelps, with an F. Once I told him what was going on, they were actually very helpful. Yay. Prof, I really hate you.
Just let it happen. Good, so our deductions were correct.
It's in the bag then. Who's that carrier? No question.
Almost no question, but we've yet to find some truly decisive evidence.
What we need to focus on now is finding evidence that it was one who actually killed her. Evidence the carrier committed the crime? I don't know where to start, really.
Well, the sandwich is the most glaring contender.
Right. That we're trying to create something that looked like a dying message, wasn't it?
If you wanted to incriminate Phelps, there's a somewhat more obvious message, wouldn't you say?
Oh, now I'm starting to see what you're driving at.
Good. The evidence is all right there. Evidence that shows why he had to put Aldrich's hand in the sandwich.
No, sorry, Prof, you've lost me again.
Okay. Well, you've had a look around the crime scene, so let's turn our attention to the statements. Is there a particular statement that makes you stop and think?
guess, well... What do I like to all the doors? I need like hints for these.
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I'll be proud if I'm wrong. I'll go with this one. No. I'm getting choice paralysis on a mystery.
They're
a mystery
like
game with no negative repercussions for getting things wrong. Right?
Yeah. There's no downside to getting things wrong.
Let's do this one.
Sometimes Elfendi might be a little mean to you, but don't worry about
Well,
it. I don't see the connection between the statement and the sandwich.
I'm lost, Ref. I still know where all was hammer in the sandwich.
If you're struggling, Lucy, why don't you examine the victim's hand again? Perhaps it'll give you a clue.
Oh, let's talk about perfume and aftershave, and that statement seems a bit odd to me. Whoa!
That's it, Lucy.
He's so cool.
I'll
It is?
explain later. Call Carrier back here, would you? Quick as you can.
They're done.
Let's fucking go.
Yes!
We now have enough evidence to prove Carrier committed the murder. This time we'll crack him. I'm surprised you've asked me to come here again. What's all this? You have arrested Phelps now, I presume.
No, we haven't, because Mr. Phelps isn't guilty.
Ah. Barton?
Mr. Phelps didn't kill Miss Aldrich. No, the real killer is... We say Phelps again? That's awesome. The real killer is you, Mr. Zach Garrier.
Mon Dieu! I cannot believe what I'm hearing! You already established that Phelps is the killer, no?
Oh, that's yesterday's news. You're the new kid on the block today, and it's going to stick.
Are you out of your mind? The cravat of a lover, the dying message, everything points to Phelps.
Sarny message.
The Sarny message!
Aye, everything points to Mr. Phelps, because that's how you set it up.
If Mr. Phelps were truly the culprit, Shirley would have gone to greater lengths to hide the murder weapon. And there's evidence that proves unequivocally that the author of the dying message was not Miss Aldrich.
Garrier's clanger.
My what? Prof, impossible! If you have this message, show it to me. I do not believe you.
Thank God they lower your choice. Is this? Oh, wait.
But what was the precise reasoning that they used to get to
Oh yeah. Right.
the conclusion? Yeah.
Yeah. So say is the proof?
It is our receipt of the room service, no?
Exactly.
Ha ha ha! It was I who gave this paper to the woman in the first place. How? What can this possibly prove? Have a look for yourself. You may have noticed it's signed Bosco Phelps. Oui, and... No!
Ah, you see it now, haven't you? Phelps spelled with an F, not a F.
And the signature was penned by Miss Aldwych. It's hard to imagine she would have gotten the spelling of her own lover's name wrong. Mais oui, in normal circumstances you are right, of course. But the message was Miss Aldwich's dying message that she has created while she was being murdered. In these circumstances, it is no surprise that she has made a petite error. She was in a panic. True, that would make perfect sense. But if Miss Aldwych was in a panic, then something else she did doesn't make sense at all. And what is that? A certain piece of evidence should make everything clear. Lucy, do you know what piece of evidence I'm referring to?
Why would the pickles be stacked up? Oh!
That is totally logical! It is as I said, Mademoiselle Aldwych was in a panic and she made a mistake!
Oh, that weren't the right thing. Hang on. Okay, wait. Let's see what we just use. Kai, not important. Right fish. It's a piece of fried fish with pickle juice on it. That means it weren't in the sandwich originally. They're just above or just below the pickles. I'm not sure I don't need to point out what the first letter of fried or fish is. Do I, Mr. Carrier?
No.
Anyone who knew the proper spelling of Phelps would have taken out the fried fish and stuck in a hand. Now they just have taken out the pickles, reading Phelps, and oh, look. Why am I becoming French? And look. No hands.
Zit! The idea that someone could think to remove some fried fish and put their own hand into a sandwich while being strangled to death is a little too hard to believe. No, the person who created this had plenty of time, but sadly didn't know the spelling of Phelps. Someone, rather, like you. No! Zut alors! Shut up! Silence! Zut alors! Perhaps it was not Mademoiselle Aldwych who left this dying message! You have nothing to prove it was me who killed her! Nothing! We have proof. You see, we have to ask ourselves why the culprit placed the victim's hand in the sandwich at all. Mon Dieu, you disturbed me! To create the misspelled dying message, no? No, that's not it. There was another motive for making sure the victim's hand was in the sandwich. Lucy?
It was the messy smell of your aftershave that was on Mr. Aldwich's hand.
Ugh. Mr. Phelps' statement.
That's you, yeah.
Mr. Phelps' statement confirms that you frequently wear very strong smelling aftershave.
While you were throttling her, I bet Miss Aldwych was grabbing at you, getting that scent all over her arm. So you needed something to disguise the smell. You put her hand in the sandwich so it was covered in pickle juice.
But you knew that the victim having her hand in a sandwich would raise too many questions. So you created a diversion in the form of the dying message. No. No! This is your fantasy! You imagined everything! We have proof. If I'm not mistaken, Miss Aldwych must have left a mark on you. A wound, where she was grabbing at you when the aftershave rubbed off on her hand. You have no basis to say this! You can't see such a wound, huh? Not at the moment, because you're hiding it. You're hiding it.
His neck. Oh, your riddle.
Mm-hmm.
Killed him. He had a heart attack. It's on your neck. That's the normal place where folk apply aftershave. There on their wrists.
And I noticed something about you the very first time I set eyes on you. The unusual way in which you wear your neckerchief. Most people would just decide that you were gay or something. Granted, it's just a theory, but I'd be willing to bet you're wearing it like that to cover up a wound. No! 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 This wind is...
Oops. So you admit, there is a wound then?
We'll be able to compare the shape of the wound with Miss Aldwich's fingers to ascertain the truth. Unless you'd rather spare yourself the embarrassment and admit to it now. Ah! No! Oh, you brilliant Allah! She is to blame! She was... Just how much money did she think I had?
You will pay your money, will you?
Our job is done, Lucy. The case is closed. The lawyers can take over from here.
Handsome Alfendi. He usually looks stupid as fuck, but like he locked in here. Well, good luck to them.
The 3/4 face angle.
God, ending it like immediately when he does the confession really is so Columbo.
Mm-hmm.
We cracked it.
Yes, thanks for all the effort you put in, Lucy.
You know, it will not.
It's a rather exciting place to work, wouldn't you agree?
Aye, a bit too exciting.
I was wondering, Lucy, if you'd like to stay on and be my assistant on a more permanent basis.
What? You mean I passed your little test?
There's one condition. You have to be willing to learn. I have a lot to teach you.
Always happy to learn me. Thanks very much, Puff.
In that case, for the second time, welcome to London's New Scotland Yard Serious Crime Division Classified Investigation Agency Headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, that's a bit of a mouthful.
I couldn't agree more. It's a highly inefficient name. That's why I prefer to call it
The Mystery Room. Hey, that sounds good then. That does. I'll work in the Mystery Room. I'm raring to go now. Check all your crimes at me and I'll pat them down one by one.
That's just the sort of attitude you'll need, Lucy. Keep that up, you'll do very well. Your sharp instincts remind me of my brother. I have high hopes for you.
Oh, brother, you say?
Yes, I'll introduce you one day.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. I've assigned a young woman there. She's completely inexperienced, but I... Of course. I'll continue to keep a close eye on things. Oh yeah, baby.
Sniffer.
Oh my god, my daughter sorry, what?
He's kind of crazy to tell you who he does all the requests.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We will do the other one. That's awesome.
Yeah. Hope you liked Hand Sandwich. I think it's
so good.
A beautiful opening case. Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Fuck yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I'm raring to go and play more. We'll see what we have.
Yes! Yes!
Exciting. Let me think of a way to close this off, I guess.
Yeah, now you have to think of it today.
Absolutely, yes!